And I would just like to say, if you're a restaurant that sells Sycamore beer, I understand that you need to get your bag, but I would hope that you have more respect for women and children and yourselves. Like, disconnect the keg, throw it in the garbage, discontinue your little subscription to their beer. The whole thing just needs to see you later. It's a no for me. And I'm telling you, if you are anybody who plans on going to this place again, delete me right now. And you better hope I don't see you on the streets because I will call you out.
Guys, stories like this makes me sick to the stomach, and I really hope she rots in jail too. Hey beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So credit goes to the creators in these videos. Guys, in today's video, I'm sure by now you already know what went wrong, because when someone you trust, right, commits an unthinkable act, it shakes more than just one person. It shakes the entire community, because this Sycamore brewing place is a place that many people visited, you know. And I said visited because a lot of people are saying they are boycotting the place now and they are never stepping foot there again. Many of them visited, for a cold beer, visited with friends, and now is the center of a horrifying scandal because allegedly the co-owner assaulted a 13-year-old girl. Guys, that is insane, and it's so difficult to comprehend for so many people, because how exactly does someone that runs a local business, someone that people have gone there, with their friends, with their families, with their children, the person smiling behind bars is capable of something so vile? So many people are furious. I am furious because a lot of people are sharing their heartbreak, their anger, and their disgust, and comments are just flying. And trust me, 95%, 90, in fact 99.9% are saying they will never step foot in that brewery again. And several bars and stores have already pulled Sycamore products, and many patrons are pledging to boycott the brewery entirely. Guys, people are saying it's disgusting, it's vile, that you should support survivors and not predators. And they are like, they cannot believe they even celebrated that guy's business. Guys, don't blame yourself, it is not your fault, because so many people do so many vile things under pretense. And I can't even imagine, how do you do that to somebody's child? A 13-year-old is practically a baby, barely a teenager, barely developed. How do you do that? And apparently from the news gathered, they met on social media. Guys, how can you do that to a child? Like, how do you sleep at night? And that's, probably, it might probably not be his first victim, who knows? Guys, this one, it was just caught. I hope he rots in jail. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's see what these other creators have to say.
I used to know this person, Justin Brigham. He is the co-owner of Sycamore Brewing, one of the largest, most successful breweries here in Charlotte, North Carolina. He was arrested for breaking into the home and violently assaulting a 13-year-old girl. The parents discovered him, and then the police arrested him when he was naked in his car. According to a press conference, he had contacted this girl through social media, and they're currently investigating to see if there's any other victims. Now, it's been about 10 years since I've had any contact with them, but it makes me sick to my stomach knowing that my daughter and her friends, who were similar in age to his victim, were around this man. I'm telling you this story because we can't always go with our gut instinct, because these men are very good at what they do to gain access to our children, to gain our trust. We must have very strict, concrete rules in place about who has access to our children, because this person seemed like a good person. He seemed like a good father and a good husband. And unfortunately, we have built a society that doesn't always punish men like this. The police report says the defendant wasn't legally married to the victim at the time of the incident. That's disturbing. And I know that there are parents out there who have very strict rules, no sleepovers ever. And I'm telling you to never think that you're being overprotective or that you're being too strict, because no one is going to protect our children but us. This has shaken my family to its core, and we are lucky that nothing happened. And although this man deserves to spend the rest of his life in jail, in North Carolina, there is no mandatory sentence for this crime.
This is just sad. How can there not be a mandatory sentence for this crime in North Carolina? And let's look at this woman. I'm sure this woman, judging from the fact that she knew the family, according to her, they have been in contact before, but for like over a decade they have not been in contact, I'm sure she would just be playing in her mind about the times that maybe they have been there with their daughters, their children and all of that, around the man. And guys, this is just about human life. This is about the child whose safety was allegedly violated, and that changes everything. And a lot of people are saying that your loyalty to a brand ends when someone's action crosses the line of basic decency. Because apparently some people on Facebook are, they are on the side of the wife. And how are we even sure that allegedly the wife doesn't know about it? Because I mean, I've heard cases about, you know those things being done through, the joint knowledge, let me put it like that, of both the husband and the wife. Now, I'm not saying she knows about it, but I'm saying that how do we know that she doesn't know, about the husband's evil deeds, and maybe he has done it to other people before, because we don't know. So apparently some people on Facebook are saying, oh, how will the wife and children, how would they go on now? How would they feed? Now the business is tanking, people are boycotting it, this and that. And a lot of people are saying, you are talking about the wife and the children. You are not even, how do I put it now? You are not even saying anything about the victim and about how she is the one that all focus should be on now. You are just saying that, oh, the business and all of that, guys. People are saying that supporting the brewery right now seems like you are condoning what happened. And I believe so too. Because in no way should we condone bad behavior and bad character. This is bad behavior. And I really, really hope that the legal system takes its course and justice be served very well, guys. But for the community, I feel that the damage is already done. The trust is already broken. Hearts are already hot, and many people are saying they will never return to Sycamore Brewing again. Let's see what the solar creators have to say.
I refuse to defend someone, including their family, who made the choice to break into a 13-year-old's home and grape her. If you're in North Carolina, I'm sure you've heard the Sycamore Brewery owner did just that, but the reaction on TikTok is so different from what I'm seeing on Facebook. On TikTok, there's a lot of criticism for the owner. Everyone's boycotting it. In Charlotte, it's an empty brewery. Comments on TikTok are largely saying the only people they feel bad for are the people who worked at the brewery, which I totally get that, but they probably don't want to work there anymore anyway to be associated with it. I commented on Facebook about a news story about this because someone left a comment saying how sorry they feel for the family and the wife and kids don't deserve this, and now what are they going to do for money? Even though the wife tried to separate things legally to take ownership of it, the business is pretty much dead, as it should be. And to that I say, these are not struggling people anyway. If your family owned a successful business like that, you've got savings somewhere. And secondly, the wife can go get a normal job or open a different type of business. The kids of criminals are usually never ostracized, so the kids will be fine in their social life and whatever. So no, I don't feel like even the family warrants sympathy, and I hope that guy rots in jail.
One thing's about it, and two things for sure. You will never catch me at Sycamore ever again. If you're wondering what's happening, just Google Sycamore, Charlotte, North Carolina. Unless it goes under different ownerships or by some stroke of God, the news is not true. You will never catch me supporting that establishment ever again. And I better not see any of y'all there.
Even with this, a lot of people are still not willing to go back there. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the story, about the business or the brand. It's about accountability, it's about justice, it's about standing up for the most vulnerable people amongst us. Because there is no name, there is no beard, there is no popularity that can outweigh the responsibilities we have to protect children and the responsibilities we have to protect survivors. Guys, I need to know your thoughts in the comment section. But one thing is clear, there is no sane human being on earth that should condone this behavior. There is nothing, you cannot make it make sense to me. There is nothing you can say. You cannot make it make sense to me. Nobody in their sane mind should condone this behavior. This is vile, this is evil, and he should be punished, and that's on period. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. And if you have found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Happy holidays and ciao.